it's James Hamill here, CEO of Chorus 3D and Clinical Director of Chrome UK and Ireland. The reason for the next video is to simply answer the question, why would you choose Chrome? Why would you as a clinician decide to use it? Why would you introduce it to your practice for your full arch workflows? And why would you introduce it to your patients? I hope to answer that in 5 easy steps. The first being simply experience and support. We all know that at this complex side of implant dentistry, the experience and the support behind anything that's brought to market is critically important. So the first line of that experience is to do with the originators of this process and workflow, and that is Rowe Dental Laboratory in the US. These guys have over 3,000 cases now under their belt. They're extremely experienced. They know what they're at in terms of the planning and the manufacture. And so what sits behind all of this is that very significant body of talent and simply just doing the cases time and time again. So that I think is extremely important. The second element is ourselves, Chorus 3D. Now Chorus 3D is essentially a web portal that at this end it gathers all the necessary clinical information and provides the first line of support from a clinical and a digital perspective. There is a specific online ordering form which you will see in a subsequent video. However, we will provide full online, full telephone, full digital and also full chairside support for those that wish it. And quite often that's important as a first step on your Chrome journey and as you learn the workflow and the system and the benefits. So altogether we believe that we can offer a very experienced team from front to back that ultimately supports you in your entirety within your practices. The second big one is simply planning, and that is the reassurance of a step-by-step process. This is key and it starts right from the very beginning. Case selection is critically important and people already have been sending us cases asking if they are suitable. So we can help right at that initial point, which is letting you know if you have a case that what you need to do to make that case go live, so to speak, and whether or not it is suitable for the Chrome workflow. The next part of that is doing the smile simulation, which allows you to communicate with your patient how things are going to look and to start to get that baseline information that's required. The next step along the journey is then to upload and to provide all the necessary information on the online portal through the Chorus 3D website. This is a pretty logical step-by-step way of doing things, and once all information is captured, your CBCTs are uploaded, your STL files or your models are sent to us, which we digitize. That information then is all packaged together. Once that is done, this information then goes to the planning team at Rowe, who then sit down and start to digitally plan the case. At that point, there is then an online meeting that takes place between the technician in charge of your case and yourself. It is extremely important at that point that everything is finalized and everything is agreed, from the bone removal to the implant placement to the prosthetic and all the necessary bits and pieces that go into making the prosthesis and the guides. So once that is all ticked off, the online meeting, which takes about 15 to 30 minutes, is done. You then receive an email, and on that email you get all the stuff or all the components that you need to order from your implant representative, and the case then goes into manufacture. That takes approximately 10 to 12 days depending on the case, and then what you receive in the post is a box, and in that box is everything that you need to complete that case. You then can take the box, you carry out your surgery, and you follow the steps, which we will come to, but it is a pretty much step-by-step process and very well explained on the website that you can follow, so that you can ultimately end up with delivering your provisional restoration to the patient. The third big one is efficiency, both from a surgical and restorative aspect. So time is important, as is making the whole process as simple and as straightforward as possible. And so the Chrome workflow has been designed with that in mind. Everything works step by step. Here you can see, starting from your pin guide to your fixation base, to your osteotomy guide, to the carrier guide, which holds your provisional and allows you to deliver your provisional, to the rapid appliance to allow simple restorative conversion. So typically, a Chrome surgery will take about 2.5 hours from local anaesthetic to the provisional bridge delivery. You do not need technician support chairside, so there is that reduction, I suppose, in cost. It is very possible to do 2 arches in one sitting. Quite often these cases, and we used to, I suppose, say smile or get your smile in a day, or all on 4 in a day. But now it is much reduced, that really it can be delivered with between 2.5 and 3 hours. So 2 arches becomes possible without a huge amount of added stress for the clinician or the patient. So this process will reduce stress for both of those people involved. It does also remove guesswork. Because the planning is so robust, you do not have to guess where you have to remove your bone. There's no doubt. You simply remove it to the guide that has been agreed in your pre-planning meeting. This allows predictability to be improved, which is something, of course, we are all striving for, and ultimately that benefits the patient, yourself, and your practice. The restorative efficiency is guided mainly by what is called the rapid appliance. The rapid appliance is a printed copy of the provisional bridge. This is picked up at the time of surgery, as you can see in the lower photograph, and when you then come to providing your final restoration for your patient, the rapid appliance acts as your transfer of information. It allows you to see where your implant, or it allows you to transfer implant position, tooth position, tissue position, bite registration, and pretty much everything the technician needs to know to finalize the prosthesis. Once you're happy, you can adjust it and alter it. So the patient comes back, you remove your provisional bridge, you replace with your rapid appliance, carry out any adjustments that are required, simply pick it up, flask it, and this can require the services of a chairside technician, and you then can send that rapid appliance to us, and we can provide you with a bridge if you have bought the whole package, or you can provide it, send it locally to your own laboratory. So the rapid appliances, as you can see from the video, transfer all the necessary information that is required. The fourth one is quality. We all want things to be of a high quality, and there is no question that in the Chrome workflow, everything is made with care and to the highest possible standard, right from your guides to your provisional bridge to your final restoration. So we would assure you that quality is extremely important. The technicians involved are, as I've said, constantly adapting and changing and refining the overall process, all to the benefit of the clinicians and the patients using it. The last one, number 5, is we have developed a very simple pricing structure so that you know where you stand, that you can transfer the necessary costs to the patient, and you can work out exactly where you stand from a business perspective, working out your hourly rates, etc. There are 3 main products, and that is the Combi Smile, the Chrome Surgery, and the Chrome Surgery Plus. Combi Smile is very simply the planning and the provision of your fixation base to allow bone removal, and the provision of your osteotomy guide for implant placement. After that, you can have your own chairside technician if that's how you wish to work. You can vary the implants, you can restore it in whatever way you want, but essentially this allows accuracy still in the planning process, so you don't lose that, but also accuracy at surgery. The second package is the Combi Smile plus the Restorative Provisional. This we call Chrome surgery. So this is the planning, the guides, and the provisional restoration. Plus, you also get the rapid appliance for your restorative steps. The third option is Chrome Surgery Plus, which is the full package. Now, this full package brings you right through the planning, the surgery, the provisional, the rapid appliance, and then your final bridge, be that PMMA or zirconia, whatever you would like, and that is priced at $4,995. The only variable that you have to think about is your fixation kit. The fixation kit is mandatory for the first kit or for the first case, as this holds your fixation base in place. These are reusable once they are autoclaved, and the price of the fixation kit for the first procedure is £325. So it's pretty simple. Thank you very much for listening to me again. I hope you find the information useful. If you want to contact us, if you want to find out more, the cases are already flooding in. Please contact Chrome at chorus3d.com and follow the links below, and we will be more than happy to speak to you and start you on your Chrome journey.